T. Carson & Company have been providing high-quality, cost-effective material handling solutions to the mining, aggregate, power, and cement and manufacturing industries for over a quarter century. Based on decades of field experience and research, T. Carson & Company brings you Eli-Flex, the conveyor belt and rubber repair system. Eli-Flex will decrease your cost per ton expenses, minimize downtime, and costly conveyor belt repairs, getting you back online, productive and profitable.
Hi, I'm Tim McLaughlin, owner of T. Carson & Company. We're here today to demonstrate Eli-Flex, conveyor belt and rubber repair resin, the quick, easy, and cost-effective solution to your damaged conveyor belt. The conveyor belt or rubber surface must be clean. Size preparation is key. Cleanliness is all important. We're now beveling the edge of that to expose fresh rubber, and after that, if in fact you're going to use a solvent, only use it if the belt surface is contaminated. Otherwise, forget the solvent. After using a solvent and making sure that it's totally dry, use a handheld belt scraper, stiff bristle brush, or electric grinder, using only at the slowest speed. After scraping the surface, brush away any loose particles that remain. Open the resin pack by cutting the aluminum foil along the marked lines, making sure you are outside the plastic divider when cutting the pouch. Once the resin pack is out of the foil sleeve, grasp both sides and gently pull apart until the separator pops up. Carefully slide out the separator and remove the divider clip. Mix by kneading and squashing the resin back together until it starts to warm up, approximately 3 to 4 minutes. To ensure the homogeneous resin mix, use the plastic clip to move the resin from the corners of the resin pack towards the center. After thoroughly mixing the pack, making sure the material is centrally located, cut open the corner of the resin pack and squeeze out the resin onto the damaged surfaced area. Smooth the resin to the desired level using a flat edge implement, putty knife, or Eli-Flex spatula, available upon request. Leave to cure for the appropriate time. Keep in mind that Eli-Flex is a non-solvent-based material. What you put in the repair is what you end up with, so make sure there's not excessive material. The next demonstration using Eli-Flex is when there's a hole completely through the belt itself. We're going to use the same procedure in preparing the surface as far as cleanliness and beveling the surface so we get more actual rubber contact to the Eli-Flex. Once the bevel is made, we're again going to rough up the surface. Is the same as in the previous demonstration, and this time it's even more important because we don't have an awful lot of surface for the Eli-Flex to bond to, so we want to make sure not only is it roughed up but clean, and then any loose particles are eliminated. Again, brushing away any loose particles, and then we're going to, on the bottom of the belt, we're going to put duct tape, masking tape, whatever kind of tape you might have available to make sure that the material stays in the hole. Once the tape's in place, it's only to maintain or keep the material in the repair until it cures thoroughly. So now we'll approach the top of the belt again and start the repair. Once again, we've mixed the Eli-Flex thoroughly, and it is key that it is thoroughly mixed. Undermixing will result in poor adhesion, so you want to mix it thoroughly. We recommend, even though you've mixed it, you think long enough, do it for 1 more minute just to make sure. So now we're spreading Eli-Flex on the bottom in contact with the tape that has just been applied to the back surface of the belt. Once this is done and spread out, we will then add a repair mesh to ensure that the repair stays in place. The repair mesh should be cut approximately to the size, as close as you can to the actual repair being made. The mesh will be pushed in against the first layer of Eli-Flex to maintain the stability of the patch after it's cured. To finish up, we will now add the remaining Eli-Flex so that we can bring the level of the repair even with the belt. Because as you know, conveyor belt systems normally have belt cleaners. Anything that is extended above the surface of the belt, the scraper doesn't know if it should take it off or not. We want to maintain an even surface. Using the supplied Eli-Flex trowel, work from the center of the repair to the edges, assuring an even surface. Using the trowel as a bridge from edge to edge, that the thickness is not any thicker than the belt surface, causing any problems from the scraper. At this point, the duct tape remains in place and probably should remain in place to assure the proper cure. Cure time is dependent on ambient temperature. At a 70-degree Fahrenheit temperature, we'd like to get 2.5 hours. If temperature varies from that, a higher temperature, a quicker cure, a lower temperature, it's going to take more time. For exact curing times, refer to the Eli-Flex trifold. Here we have another example of damage to a conveyor belt surface. In this case, it's a longer gouge that has been created on the belt. Once we know that the surface is clean and dry, we're again roughing the surface up to ensure a better bond of the Eli-Flex. After mixing the resin and the activator thoroughly, we're now making sure to condense it in one area. Then we'll proceed to cut open the pouch and put the material in the repair. Could vary with the size of the repair how you open the pouch when you're ready to apply it to the repair. You can do it in a very fine bead, or you can open it, cut a wider opening to get the material out faster in a larger area. And again, what we're doing here is we're spreading the Eli-Flex, and basically with our trowel, we're bridging the surface so that the end result is the repair is the same thickness as the conveyor belt cover. Adding more material to the repair to ensure that we have uniform thickness, again, the same thickness as the overall belt thickness.
Decrease your cost per ton by minimizing downtime and expensive belt repairs with Eli-Flex, the quick, easy, cost-effective solution to repair your damaged conveyor belt. The twin pack makes mixing and application quick and easy, coming in a variety of sizes to meet the needs of any job. Available from T. Carson & Company, conveying a world of solutions.